Absolutely. Sharad Kohli also joins us on the broadcast. Sharad, your thoughts as we speak. We're learning that the India-UK FTA has been signed. It's been 3 years in the making. Both the nations have seen several ups and downs as far as bilateral relations are concerned. The UK, of course, continues to be in a tough position as far as geopolitics is also concerned of that particular region at this point in time. So, in your assessment, your reading, what do you make of the FTA?
Good afternoon to Gautam and the NewsX viewers. I think it's a landmark deal. 4 prime ministers is what it has taken. It's been in the limbo for a very long time. Why it's landmark is because this is one of the biggest deals that has been signed by UK after Brexit. And even for India, India has signed with Australia earlier, India has signed with UAE and all that. But then if you look at the quantum, because we look at the quantum from the size of the total bilateral trade being done, of course, with UAE because of oil and other things, the trade looks bigger. But when it comes to goods, especially the merchandise, I find this to be one of the biggest deals India has signed in recent past. And one of the deals which has seen, as you rightly said, ups and downs. And when it comes to the situation as of today, when the deal is signed, the world is going through a turmoil. Thanks to America, thanks to Trump administration, the whole tariff war, which has been going on since 2nd of April. Even as we talk today, India and the US deal is still in the limbo after so many meetings. So I think one of the good things that has happened, Devika, because of this whole US thing, is that it is bringing the countries together quicker than they would have otherwise come. Because, the situation vis-a-vis US is completely changed. So there is a need for these countries in an event where trade with US faces obstacles, in an event where US has inflation and is unable to import these goods because of Trump administration. These deals will carry a lot of significance. So I think the deal carries more importance. It's become paramount because of the global geoeconomic situation around the world. That's my first take. My second take is, I think Indians can look forward, although we should not forget that the deal was finalized on 6th of May itself. I think only the formal signatures of prime ministers pending so far that I know. Although if there is some tweaking done, we will know the details about the deal as the time crosses probably the morning or late afternoon of UK. But then from what was signed on 6th of May, we can look forward to 99% of the merchandise being exported and imported being duty-free, which is a very, very big deal because textiles, chemicals, cars, people who are fond of Aston Martins and Jaguars and Land Rovers, people who are fond of Rolls-Royce, currently the duty ranges from 75% to 125%, which means the cars cost more than doubles when it lands in India.
Yes.
Well, you can look forward to a Rolls-Royce, which could be cheaper. You can look forward to textile, chemical, engineering goods, electrical machinery, beverages, people who are fond of scotch, whiskey, and so. So there's going to be a lot of benefits coming both ways. And we are looking at a 120 billion target up to 2030. 25 billion is the increase in bilateral trade, Devika, which we are going to witness in very near future. Devika.
Okay, stay on with me because we're getting more news and information as we speak. According to our sources, the FTA will be eliminating tariffs on 99% marine exports from India, including shrimp, fish and fish meal and feed. This is of course important for the fisheries industry. Sharad, bringing you back into the conversation, I know that there is a lot of focus on exporting meat and other products from India, especially under the current government. What does this truly mean? Elimination of tariffs on 99% marine exports, because what we are also expecting is that there will be some sort of a reduction on tariffs as far as imports are concerned. So we're expected to get products from the UK such as salmon for a better price, but we're also opening up the UK market to Indian products, especially in the marine sector.
Absolutely. We have more than 7,000 kilometers of, our coastal area. We have a huge marine industry, within our country. And for UK opening that market for 99% of the products, I think it's again a big boost to the marine industry in India. We call it as the blue economy. It's a big boost for that. And very important point, Devika, which we must consider here is that UK's GDP is growing barely at 1%, 1.3%, 1.2%. India's GDP is growing at 6.5% to 7%. So when your GDP of a country is growing at a very slower pace, this is important for NewsX viewers to understand. The rate at which capital investment comes into your country becomes very slow. So the UK people, the 7 crore population, 7 crore plus population of UK, do need stuff, but there are no new factories, new investments coming. So in that situation, if a country like India can supply that at a very, very economical cost, at a cheaper cost, I think it's a win-win situation both for India and the UK at that point of time. We all know UK is known for cars, UK is known for real estate industry, UK is known for a little bit of electrical machinery here and there, but UK per se is not a very big manufacturing hub. We got to keep in mind. So I think India will benefit from this deal more. However, having said that, I would say that UK needs this deal more than India needs this deal, because the time when the discussion for FTA started many, many years ago, situation was totally different. India has overtaken UK. UK was the 5th largest, if you remember, some time ago. India overtook UK. So I think the situation has changed. The whole paradigm has changed now. I think UK will benefit more from this deal, even if it is export from India, than what India is going to benefit from UK, is my take, Devika.
Okay.